What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Hippo Supercoach, and tonight we got the final teams and my final trades. So obviously Tom Stewart layout is a nightmare, and it almost guarantees I'm going to drop ranking this week. So that's frustrating, clearly. But I think I could go with a boost, trade Stewart, trade Rosie, blah 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 blah. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to hold Stewart for the week. It's not an injury, it's illness. So yeah, I think we'll hold him. And back in Luke Trainer. I'll probably give up maybe 30 or 40 points, best case scenario. Hopefully Trainer doesn't go too low. But yeah, almost guaranteed we're going to drop in ranking this week. But playing the long game, I know probably easy for me in my situation now to really chase those points. But I think, yeah, like I said, we'll play the long game. We'll do one trade, still have 30, and then still be able to use another boost next week to get Nick Dacos in, probably for like a max haul or something. So yeah, we're going to do that. In terms of the team lineups, I mean, Matt Crouch comes back in, Nevitt's back in for anyone that held him. Good job. He should be good. I think Neil Bullen will try and go to Max Holmes maybe. I don't know. If Holmes plays backline, he might. Not really sure. And then obviously we don't know if Rankin's going to be a laid out. We'll see with that one. But seems like he's playing from what I've heard. Collingwood, nothing too relevant. Sydney, unchanged. Well, I think unchanged. Yeah. North versus Gold Coast. So Zach Fisher in, Finn O'Sullivan in. It kind of indicates that, to me, that Sheasel's not going to be playing backline, which is scary. So I think, you wouldn't trade him out or anything, but if you do have him as your vice captain, I'd probably take it off him and go with like a TDK. But yeah, if you really want to back in Sheasel, go for it. But yeah, I just think it's a little bit safer to get off him now. Gold Coast basically unchanged, nothing relevant. Carlton, yeah, no pitting out, and not even in the emergency, so that's a good sign. Yeah, and West Coast, Clay Hall shouldn't be the sub. I wouldn't have thought. If he is, that's a rip. Nothing else too relevant for them. Bulldogs, Jason Johannesson in, could affect Bailey Dale if he takes some kick-ins. I'm not too sure. So yeah, keep an eye on that one, but obviously wouldn't trade Dale. Brisbane unchanged. Makes sense. Melbourne, Lindsay's back in, so he'll play. I think Harry Sharp will be the sub in this one. Sardis not in, so unlucky for anyone that held him. Very unlucky. You would have thought with Caldwell out, almost guarantees Sardis plays, but not the case. So yeah, unlucky, really unlucky. This is why I try to tend to not hold these rookies if they get hurt, like a 1 or 2 week, just because they're no guarantee to come back in the team. That's the annoying part. Richmond, so Sam Layla's been omitted. Not omitted, I think he's rested. I think he had like a hip injury or something. So that's unlucky for anyone that has him. This one's the interesting one because Switkowski's been straight named. I don't know if there's a spot for Dudley in this team, so we're going to fade Dudley because we'd have to trade Corey Warner out for him, and that would be... I don't think we'd get enough time, maybe, to see if Dudley's actually in or not, and definitely not if he's a sub. So, yeah, I think we'll just fade Dudley. Steele's back for St Kilda. Henry, Boxall. So, do I sub Boxall? No. I had him at round 1, I think. Yeah, so... Yep. I don't really know what to say about St Kilda. Wait and see who's out. Couple of Giants players back as well. I mean, Leake could take Connor Stone's spot. I don't know. Who cares? Port, nothing too crazy. Hawthorn, not much. So that's it. Yeah, in terms of vice captains, I think I'm going to go safe. I'm going to go TDK against West Coast. I think I read a stat like West Coast are giving up 15% more to rucks than any other team. So, you know, you add 15% to TDK's average, it's looking pretty good. So maybe like a 130, 140. So yeah, happy with that. And then Andy B as the captain on the Sunday against Richmond, I think should be a safe 120. Yeah, keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, so it should be an interesting night. Obviously, no Tom Stewart. It really hurts. Could you go anyone from tonight? Probably could go Baz, but I definitely wouldn't. But I think Bailey Smith is ready for a big score. He's just been down on disposal efficiency the last couple of weeks. I mean, surely it's something he addresses throughout the week, you know, because it's clearly a problem for him. It's probably the only problem in his game. So I'd be surprised if he doesn't clean it up a bit over the next few weeks. And really, if he does, he's going to be going 130. So yeah, overall, like I said, prepared to drop a bit in ranking. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it. Tom Stewart's laid out again. So I've got a 9, a 0, a 118, and then a 0 from him in the 4 rounds I've had him. So really frustrating, clearly. But it goes to show, like, even to have a decent ranking, you can have a lot of shit go wrong. So look, it is what it is. And yeah, I don't like. It's tempting to trade him out clearly for Lockie Whitfield, but I think we'll just back Tom Stewart. I believe he's a keeper. The other option I could do is I could trade him this week, get him the week after for 36k cheaper. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I think we'll save those trades. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope everyone has a good round. Keep our fingers crossed the ranking doesn't drop too much. That's it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.